Hey, I'm going to just do a quick little video on a little exercise that I like to do sometimes, and I recommend this to everyone when you start your drawing, just to get yourself warmed up and get your fine motor skills going. And what it is, I'm just going to draw some lines. I'll start with the point 3 here. It's actually a 0.35 I have. I had to replace it. So if you have the Rotwing kit, it's probably a 0.3, but in my case it's a 0.35 because I replaced this pen recently. So I'm just going to draw some straight lines. This is my scratch card I have for whatever. I have a blank sheet here. And this is just a little exercise you can do for a couple minutes, like 5 minutes before you start your exercise, just to, again, warm yourself up. So I just start drawing some straight lines and concentrate on keeping them fairly consistent, like this. And just to stop, you can see where I kind of deviated a little bit, like right here. For example, my width is different than here and here, and this one here as well. So it just gives you an idea of that, you're not going to be perfect, but it's just something, good idea to do this. You can also change it up a little bit. Just go a bit closer each time. So the bottom of my hand is just resting on the paper, and it's not even moving. And as you get closer together, it's up to you. You can use your 0.2 as well if you want to get crazy detail. Oops. I find the 0.2 a little more difficult to control precisely. You can kind of see I'm a little bit wavy there. I think it might be just the size of the tip and the slight tooth of the paper, that the paper is grabbing the small pen tip, sorry, more easily. And it's also picking up some deviations in the paper, like my desk it might have some uneven surfaces in this area, so it's picking up through the paper. So if I switch back to, like, let's say if I went to a 0.5 here, for example, I can just go right along, and I'm not even feeling the grip of the paper, except for maybe that little area right there. So I'll just label this. This is the 0.3, 0.3, and this is 0.2, and this is a 0.5. And you can do some practicing for filling in little areas here, like this little mesh that I made here. You can make almost like a little checkerboard pattern. You gotta be a little more conscious about with the 0.5, because it does drop more ink onto the paper, so it's going to take longer to dry. So you gotta be very self-aware when you move your hand around. Otherwise you're gonna smear your work. I'm using kind of a cardstock paper here as well, not my usual watercolor paper. I picked this paper because it's nice and smooth and doesn't have a lot of grit, a tooth to it. I thought I would demonstrate this little simple tutorial a little bit better. And you'll find when you do this exercise, you do get a little bit of a confidence as you go through it. I'll try the 0.2. It's a little more difficult to fill in areas with the 0.2. It takes a lot more effort. So usually when I fill in areas with any drawing, I like to use the thicker pen. Even the 0.35 is a bit time consuming, but you can be a lot more precise. Oops. With the 0.2 than you can filling in with the 0.5. Even though 0.5 is a lot quicker, it's not as neat and precise. So little exercises you can do as well would just be some like an oval, a circular exercise where you try to make a design pattern. This could be quite difficult, actually. That's the 0.3. So if I try the 0.2, go a lot more detailed. But again, you kind of have to go a little bit slower. I kind of got impatient there, and the paper grabbed the pen on me. So if I go really slow, if I slow down a bit, Again, you get more of a detail, but you got to keep in mind the paper. I'll just label that. That's a 0.2. And try with a 0.5. Same thing again. Again, with a 0.5, you can just whip right along through the paper. That's the 0.5. So I like the medium of the 0.3 here. Again, my case is a 0.35, but you'll probably have the 0.3. So I like this one because I find you can just, it's not too thick, not too thin. There, 0.3 or 0.5. So yeah, I just want to show you that, and hope that helps you out. Again, it's a good little exercise to do when you start, and hope you got something out of that. So I did. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.